Joining me now by Skype from Indianapolis is Rabbi Benjamin Sendrow of Congregation Sharai Tefillah. Rabbi Sendrow was invited by President Trump this weekend to offer a prayer for the victims of the attack in Pittsburgh. Rabbi Sendrow, welcome to our program.
Thank you for having me. I wish it was under better circumstances.
Me too. In your prayer you delivered this weekend at the president's request, you asked people to remember that the presence of a few evil people among us does not define this country. Yet nearly 2,000 anti-Semitic incidents were reported nationwide last year, a 57% spike from the year before. And this spring, your own synagogue was affected. A vandal painted Nazi flags?
A Nazi flag and iron crosses, correct.
Why do you think we are seeing this level of anti-Semitism?
I think it's part of a broader problem. I think the further we stray from our Judeo-Christian values, the coarser and meaner and cruder our society becomes. As I said recently, I don't believe in a religious government, just like our founders didn't, but they believed in a religious society, and I believe in a religious society. And religious values don't divide us, they unite us. People of goodwill coming together is the best way to counter and combat this sort of evil.
In an open letter to President Trump, a group of Pittsburgh Jewish leaders under the auspices of Ben the Ark said President Trump is not welcome unless he fully denounces white nationalism. The letter also calls on him to, quote, stop targeting and endangering all minorities, cease your assault on immigrants and refugees. Rabbi, is this political point scoring?
Absolutely. Absolutely political point scoring. I'm embarrassed by it.
You are embarrassed by it? Why?
Because this should not be politicized. And the president took great pains to have me and to have a pastor with me to offer prayers before his speech before the future farmers of America. It was not a political rally. It was a speech he was scheduled to give to a field house full of young people to encourage them for their future.
We only have a few seconds left, but I really want to read this quote from then Pope John Paul II, who said more than 30 years ago in speaking about the connection between Christianity and Judaism, quote, "We have a relationship which we do not have with any other religion. You are our dearly beloved brothers, and in a certain way, you are our elder brothers." As people of faith, Rabbi, how can we work together to heal our nation?
We have to link arms, whether it's literally or figuratively. We have to understand that while we have some theological differences, which is fine, because if we didn't, we wouldn't need both religions, our values are virtually identical. And people of good faith condemn this sort of heinous act in the strongest possible terms. And that goes for Jews, Catholics, Protestants, even secular people. There are some wonderful secular people. I wish they had faith, but...
Well, you'll work on them, I'm sure. Rabbi Benjamin Sendrow of Congregation Sharai Tefillah, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.